Welcome to Seriously Sarcastic. Today I'm talking about the MP, Dan Norris. Now I'm going to read from my phone because I don't want to say anything that can be seen as prejudicing a trial. So I'm quoting from the news, and the source is the BBC News. I don't always take a lot of notice from the BBC News, but their description of what's happened is very, very good. MP Dan Norris has been arrested on suspicion of rape, child sex offences, child abduction and misconduct in public office. We've had another MP, Mike Ainsbury, jailed for 10 weeks. Well, a sentence handed down for 10 weeks. So, what bothers me, that's one that's been done for child sex, well, not done, that is being investigated. He's being investigated for those serious accusations. I've worked in child protection on a voluntary basis. I've spoken to a few victims, not a lot, but a few, and I've even had a brilliant conversation with the man that actually found Leslie Ann Downing, and I know a little bit what happened, how he found her, and what Mr. Topping did. He gave him money and said, "Here, go to the pub." And I think he said, "Don't come back until after the weekend." And that story, because my mind as a creative person paints pictures, and my mind went over and on override on creative and painting mental picture. And I know it was right because I saw the way that she was found on a documentary. I've also helped the police catch 2 paedophiles, and one case was going to fall, and I said, well, there's this about him, that about him. He tried to sell me a laptop. Yeah, it did 2 years, 8 months. Another one absconded to Paris. He must have done the Channel Tunnel, and then he was caught in Holland. And you're speaking to victims, and conversations with people that I've had, you get to find out what's real. Will he go to prison if he's found guilty? That remains to be seen. We've now got one by-election for Mike Ainsbury. Will we have another one? And I'm not going to politicise it, but we'll find out exactly what's going to happen in the future. And Labour, it's just unravelling, isn't it? It's just unravelling and unravelling with the lies, the election lies on the 300, on the protection of pensioners, WASP base, no council tax rise. They've now hitting the disabled, they've hit the elderly, blah blah blah. What next on Labour? What next? Anyway, this is Robert Robinson for Seriously Sarcastic. I wish you well, and we'll see what happens with this. Take care. Oh, you saw me bald spot. Take care, and thank you for watching.